What is going on, guys? Today I'm coming at you with the fights that I want to see in 2026. Now let's get right into it. First up, we got Quinlan Salkeld versus Mauricio Rufistine. Now, I think Quinlan Salkeld would just destroy Rufi. Quinlan Salkeld is one of Agartha's strongest warriors. And I don't know, Rufi, I just feel like he kind of got fraud checked by BSD. Like, BSD is pretty good, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I just feel like Quinlan can definitely use his grappling. I feel like he definitely has an edge in the grappling and on the ground, and I feel like he can match Rufi in the feet. Now, I do feel like, not to diss Quinlan, like, Quinlan's the GOAT, but I do feel like Rufi may be a little bit, like, more technical, but, like, no, like, I don't know. I think Quinlan definitely can match him. Maybe even, I don't know, like, Quinlan honestly might even be, who knows? We haven't really seen a whole lot from Quinlan, I feel like. Definitely need to see more from him, but he's the GOAT. He's one of Agartha's strongest warriors. I think he definitely can match Rufi, if not do better than Rufi on the feet. And I think he's got the advantage on the ground, especially with, like, the threat of the takedown. Like, he definitely could fuck him up on the feet, too. So, yeah, I'm definitely would want to see Quinlan versus Rufi, just because I want to see Quinlan fuck up Rufi, and I want to see Quinlan rise up the rankings, because Quinlan's GOAT. He's one of Agartha's strongest warriors. So yeah, that's going to be number one on fights I want to see in 2026. All right, next up, this is what I'm thinking. I want to see Michael Venom Page, because I love Michael Venom Page. I want to see him face either Israel Adesanya or Sean Strickland, because obviously you don't want to give him like a grappler or anything like that, because he's probably just going to get taken down and laid on or some shit, and that's boring as fuck. But if you just give him somebody that will stay on the feet with him, it should be a pretty entertaining fight. And I kind of want to test something here. Like, Sean Strickland, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of a weird match. I kind of would, I don't know. I'd be interested to see, like, how that would play out. Like, how Sean Strickland would, like, defend MVP. I don't know. I feel like MVP would probably just piece him up, honestly. I don't know. But maybe Sean Strickland, I don't know. Maybe it could just be boring as fuck, honestly. I mean, I guess it definitely could be. Like, they're both sort of, like, point fighters. So, like, I don't know. But maybe that is a terrible fight matchup. But I don't know. I feel like it could be a banger, though. Like, they're gonna be standing at least. So, but I feel like MVP versus Adesanya definitely would be a banger. But Sean Strickland, I don't know. Like, that one's a little bit iffy. Like, that could just be boring as fuck. But I feel like MVP could get through, like, his fucking Philly shell, like, guard or whatever, and, like, I don't know, and fuck with him. And I feel like it could be a good fight. But I do like Sean Strickland. Like, he is base. So. All right, number 3, I'm going to give you a WMMA fight. But I'm going to give you Wang Kong versus Tracy Cortez. Because here's what I'm thinking, right? Get Wang Kong, and then she pieces up Tracy Cortez. And then she steals all of the aura from Tracy Cortez. Because Tracy Cortez is, like, one of the hotter MMA fighters. So she has, like, the hot, even though she just lost, and, like, she really isn't that good, at least in my opinion. She has that, like, hot UFC fighter aura. And then Wang Kong, although she's not hot, she's pretty good. And she can probably piece up Tracy Cortez in the feet, I'm thinking. So you put Tracy Cortez and Wang Kong together, and then you just boost Wang Kong up to the top. It's that simple. All right, number 4. Well, actually, this probably should be number 1, really, because it's Yuri Prochazka, the GOAT. But I'm going to put Yuri Prochazka versus, I'm going to say Magomed Ankalaev, because I don't really know what the fuck's going on with Alex Pereira. I doubt they're really going to want to give him a rematch with Alex Pereira anytime soon. But, I mean, who knows with how, like, shallow the fucking light heavyweight division is. But I think Alex Pereira might try to move up and fight. I'm not really sure. I don't know what's going on with Alex Pereira. But I'm just going to say, for now, Yuri Prochazka versus Ankalaev. But obviously, I'm going to love any Yuri Prochazka fight. He's my favorite fighter. That's why I'm a Garth and Yuri. So, I mean, really, this should be a number 1. But for some reason, I'm putting it at number 4. But, yeah, I'm going to put Yuri Prochazka versus Ankalaev. I think Yuri Prochazka definitely would fuck up Ankalaev. But speaking of the light heavyweight division, I also really want to see, what's his name? Fucking Asmat Mirzakhanov. I was kind of thinking, like, Asmat. I mean, I feel like Asmat Mirzakhanov versus Yuri would be good, too. So, yeah, I don't know. I love Yuri Prochazka. But this probably should be at number 1, but for some reason, it's number 4. Yuri Prochazka versus Ankalaev, or whoever the fuck they decide to put him against, or he decides to fight. I just hope he doesn't take forever to fight, because, you know, I mean, obviously he wants to fight for the belt and he wants the rematch with Alex, and maybe he wants to wait forever, but I hope not. I mean, I hope so because I do want him to get the belt back, obviously, but I also hope not because I want to see him fight. So, but yeah, Yuri Prochazka, number 4. Really should be number 1 probably, but it's at number 4. All right, number 5, I'm going to go with Steve Garcia versus Yair Rodriguez. I feel like this would be a banger fight. I mean, it should stay on the feet the whole time. Like, Steve Garcia is going to try to knock him out. I feel like Steve Garcia's got the power, but Yair is a way more technical striker. And yeah, it should just be like a striking match pretty much. It should be pretty entertaining. I feel like somebody's definitely going to get fucked up, and I think it would be a banger. I know Yair is hated on a lot, but I think he is a pretty entertaining fighter when, like, he's not getting grapple fucked or anything. So, yeah. And don't get me wrong, I do understand Yair hate because I do think he is, like, overpushed and overhyped by the company and stuff like that. I don't really get why he's at number 3 right now, but yeah. Definitely doesn't deserve a title shot or anything. Like anytime soon after fucking not doing shit and then just beating Pitbull, I don't think. But I think this would be a firefight. And then coming in at number 6, we got Gene Silva versus Francis Ngannou. No, I'm just playing. I mean, I really would love to see that fight, but I'm just gonna keep it at 5 right there. I can't really think anything else in this, and I just want to make this a quick video. So I know it might not be the craziest fights, but I just wanted to think of some unique fights that some other people may not think of. And I didn't really want to go with any fights that are like already booked. I'm trying to think of, you know, fights that aren't booked yet that I can think of, so that could possibly happen in 2026. Hopefully we see some of these. Let me know what fights you guys want to see down in the comments. Like and subscribe, all that shit, the notification bell if you haven't already. Have a good one. Peace.